All the snow is turned to water. Christmas days have come and gone. All the toys have faded colors. All that's left to linger on. And I hate graveyards and old pawn shops, for they always bring me tears. Can't forget the way they robbed me of my childhood souvenirs. Memories that can't be bought, that can't be won at the carnival for free. It took me years to get those souvenirs, and I don't know how they slipped away from me. Broken hearts and dirty windows make life difficult to see. That's why last night and this morning always seem the same to me. And I hate reading old love letters, for they always bring me tears. Can't forget the way they robbed me of my sweetheart's souvenirs. Memories that can't be bought, that can't be won at the carnival for free. It took me years to get those souvenirs, and I don't know how they slipped away from me.
Hi, and welcome to It Might Get Personal. I'm David McCreath. Today's guest is Stu Peck, and he played
John Prine Souvenirs.
Souvenirs by John Prine. So what's the story of the song? Why is that song special?
Well, it's a couple different reasons. One, just as a songwriter, as someone who writes songs, I think it's just like what did somebody said that creation is taking the complex and making it simple. Mm-hmm. And to me, Souvenirs is just a prime example of that. You know, it's like, it's such a simple song. It's like 2 verses, 2 choruses, and it's done. And the imagery is just so simple, like graveyards, pawn shops, you know, right. Stuff like that. But it's just so perfect for what it's trying to convey that it just kind of exists as like a perfect song to me, mm-hmm. You know. And it has, I think, one of the greatest lyrics ever, which is broken hearts and dirty windows make life difficult to see. That's why last night and this morning looked the same to me. I'm not exactly why that resonates with me so much, mm-hmm. but I think it's just pretty amazing.
Yeah, he's one of those songwriters that's like, you wonder how can all of that come out of one guy,
right? Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. I mean, there's so many of his songs are so simple and straightforward, but then when there's like layers to peel back, yeah. And it's hard to do that with a simple song. Yeah.
And I don't know, John Prine has like this, I was trying to figure out what John Prine is to me the other day. And I realized he has like this sort of like a whimsical, whimsical sort of, what's the word? Pessimism. whimsical pessimism.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he kind of like his songs, all of his songs that I like the most are kind of like sad songs, like lost love, things like that. But they're also kind of like jolly, like a little bit, and it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, I was thinking about that while you were playing, because I was like, this is a happy little song.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so sad. Yeah. And he's got more than a few like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of them. Mm-hmm. And the funny thing is that song wasn't even, I've been trying to research the song and figure out who wrote it. And because in different places, people say that Steve Goodman and John Prine wrote it, and other places said that Steve Goodman just wrote it for John Prine to sing. Mm-hmm. John Prine, at one point, told a story about how Steve Goodman would call him up at like 3 o'clock in the morning from on the road and be like, "Hey, John, I got another one." And he just put the phone down and start playing the song for him. And but to me, it's even, no matter who wrote it, it's just a perfect John Prine song. Yeah. Because if you listen to Steve Goodman's songs, they're not like that at all. They're more like a kind of like, just whimsical and not really pessimistic. So I don't know.
I like whimsical pessimism. That's good. That resonates.
Yeah.
And so you have some skill with the finger picking.
Oh yeah. To me, it's much more fun to do that sort of thing than to just like strum chords and things.
Yeah.
But it's hard though, because I grow up my nails for it. Mm-hmm. And like I had a run in with a cheese grater yesterday. So it totally screws you up, because you're so used to like a certain length away from the strings to play. And when you lose that nail, it just screws everything up. And then it takes weeks or months for it to grow back. So
I don't like the idea of an incident with a cheese grater. That doesn't sound good.
Well, it sounds more painful than it actually was.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
All right. Great. Well, that was I don't think I'd ever actually heard that one before. Okay. And it was it's good. It sticks with you.
Yeah, it's a great song. And if you go on YouTube, there's a couple of performances. One he did with Steve Goodman.
Oh, okay.
Which is kind of cool. And then there's another one that he did, because Steve Goodman and John Prine were like best friends for the longest time. And then Steve Goodman had leukemia and he died like super early. And there's a performance of him playing that song, like I think months after he died. And it's just kind of like, if you know the backstory of it, it's kind of like really just a sentimental moment, Yeah. It's very powerful.
Cool. Well, I will find that and put a link on the website so everybody can go look at it. Great. Thank you. Thank you very much for coming in. Thank you for playing it.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah, it was good. So Stu Peck. Oh, and you are in a band.
I'm in a band called North American Scum.
North American Scum. And you have any shows?
We have a bunch of shows coming
few
up.
Months.
We have 2 in October and I think another one in November, and then we're playing maybe a New Year's Eve show too.
All right, cool. And
should be all on our Facebook page.
All right, cool. We'll find that.
Yeah.
All right. I'm David McCreath. This is Stu Peck. This has been It Might Get Personal, and we'll see you next time.